Attention high schoolers. Do you have what it takes to be a Roadrunner? State Fair Community College is home to 7 sports, including baseball, softball, women and men's soccer, women and men's basketball, and spirit squad. More information to be recruited by Roadrunner coaches. Just go to SFCCMORoadrunners.com and click Recruit Me. State Fair is the perfect school to get a great education while continuing your athletic career. That's SFCCMORoadrunners.com and click Recruit. Welcome to State Fair Roadrunner Basketball. Roadrunner Basketball is a sports exclusive of State Fair Community College, Sedalia, Missouri. This webcast and all Roadrunner sports can be found at SFCCMORoadrunners.com. Now, Roadrunner Basketball with the voice of the Roadrunners, Al McCurdy.
Good evening, everyone, from the Davis Center on the campus of State Fair Community College. It is Roadrunner Basketball tonight as the Roadrunners take on the Archers of St. Louis Community College. And along with David Rohrbeck, I am Al McCurdy. Glad to have you along, folks, on this Wednesday night of junior college basketball. State Fair comes in with a record of 4-7, and the Archers come in with a record of 7-2 in this ball game. State Fair has had a kind of a rough go in the early part of this season, David, and looks to be nice to see them get a few wins before the Christmas break.
They didn't get some momentum as they, like you said, as they roll into the Christmas break, and they have a chance in the next couple games to maybe get something going tonight at home against St. Louis, and they make that trip to Hillsboro for the first time in a long time on Saturday afternoon. Take on the new look Jefferson men's program. They haven't had a men's program there for a long time.
How long has it been, you think?
I'm not real sure. It's been since I've been here that they've had a men's program.
It's been a long time anyway, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, State Fair had a tough 2 ball games in Moberly during the Thanksgiving weekend and came away with a 0-2 record there, but played Vincennes very well.
Yeah, they played Vincennes to a single-digit game with several lead changes, and maybe they figured some things out, and then they struggle on the back end against Highland. It's really hard to play games on back-to-back days against 2 really good basketball teams, because Highland was even receiving votes in the national poll at the time.
Meanwhile, the Archers from St. Louis Community College, they have 4 players in double figures. They are coached by Terry Collins in his 8th year with the Archers, and they recruit very heavily out of St. Louis, and there's a lot of talent there in St. Louis.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent outside their front door. Basically, if you look at the roster, there's a lot of St. Louis high school kids, and maybe an East St. Louis kid, O'Fallon. So they're all right there within the same general area.
State Fair will start their same 5 usuals, and State Fair is coached by Matt Brown in his 7th year. Assistant coach is Deshaun Portley in his 1st year at the assistant corner there of the State Fair Roadrunners. State Fair will be in the home gray, trimmed out in blue, light blue, and the Archers will be in kind of a royal blue, trimmed out in dark blue. Well, a lot of blue here tonight, David.
Yeah,
I don't want you to get mixed up.
Both teams wearing blue. It'll be difficult for the broadcasters to keep everything straight, but we'll try the best we can.
There you go. We're going to have the starting lineups here, but first we'll have the national anthem. Our public address announcer tonight is Matt Borland, and stats tonight provided by Kathy Hemme in at least her 16th year, maybe more. I need to ask Kathy about that.
Yeah, we need to get the official number. We've been throwing out a lot of numbers for a lot of years.
It seems like we get longer every time we talk. It'll be 25 here shortly, won't it?
Yeah, by Christmas it'll be 20.
Anyway, Kathy does a great job. We'll have some stats for you at halftime from her. And now let's go to public address announcer Matt Borland for the announcement of the national anthem and then our starting lineups. Here we go. National anthem from the Davis Center. We're located in Sedalia, Missouri, in West Central Missouri. Glad to have you along on this webcast of Roadrunner basketball, taking on the Archers of St. Louis Community College. Take a look at the starting lineups for this ball game. First of all, for the Archers, coming in with a record of 7-2, they will start for Terry Collins' ball club, DeMarco Buchanan, a 6'3 sophomore from St. Louis Hazelwood. Demetrio Barlow, he's a 6'1 freshman from St. Louis Kip. Rashid Taggart, a freshman 6'5 from St. Louis Retner. Julius Irby is in the starting lineup, a sophomore 6'4 from St. Louis Pattonville. And Devin Davis, the leading scorer for the Archers, 16 points, 6 rebounds per ball game. He's from Maryville, Illinois, Collinsville. Archers come in with a record of 7-2. They average 76 points offensively, and they give up only points per ball game. They shoot at 47% from the field, 32% from three, and 62% from the free throw line. They average 13 turnovers per ball game and 13 assists. And for Matt Brown's ball club, coming in with a record of 4-7, they will start Alex Gunnels, a freshman guard, 5'10 from Kansas City, Missouri. Samuels, freshman, 5'10 from Jefferson City, Missouri, averages 11 points per ball. Thomas Dew, a freshman, 6'8, averages 12 points and 4 rebounds per ball game from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Cliff Barlow, sophomore, 6'5 from Detroit, Michigan, averages 12 points and 4 rebounds as well. And Isaiah Jackson, the freshman, 6'7 from Paragould, Arkansas, averages 9.7 rebounds per ball game. And that is the starting lineups. David, what's your thoughts as we get ready to get this thing underway?
Key for the Roadrunners is going to be utilizing their size advantage. They've got a big size advantage on the block, so that's something they need to take advantage of at every opportunity. St. Louis is going to press and try to keep us from getting the ball inside, but we got to make sure we get the big post players touches.
There you go. The ball's in the air. It's controlled by State Fair. They work it to the right side. As you view it, it's going to be kind of complicated. There's kind of a blue tinge to both teams here. And State Fair with the basketball, working it to the right side. Barlow down with the Dew. Nice fake, puts it up and in. Thomas Dew gets on the scoreboard. And in the past, we've seen where State Fair gets off to a very slow start. Not tonight.
Roadrunners showing a little token pressure, create a turnover. The first for either team in the contest.
And so that is a good start for offensively. Gunners will have it, working to the right side. State Fair with a 2-0 lead.
St. Louis in the zone, it looks like.
Wraparound pass. There is a shot put up. Barlow. And that's a 3. State Fair up by 5.
2-2-1 pressure for the Roadrunners.
Barlow has it. Now we'll give it up to the top. Back to Barlow on the left wing. State Fair in the man-to-man. They set it. Looking for the top. And there's Davis, leading scorer for St. Louis. Now baseline it goes. Up and under glass shot, strong and good. Nice move on the baseline. And that's put up by Brandy Williams. And a whistle on the way back and a foul, first of the night, will be called on the Archers. A shooting foul. Thomas Dew to the line to shoot 2.
Julius Irby, his first.
Dew to the line. He is a 72% free throw shooter. And right away you can see why he's good at the line. Got a pure shot. And David, when he gets off to a good start, he's really good.
Yes, he's very good. As Jalen Watson checks in for the Archers. And Thomas can score at so many levels, too. He create a lot of matchup problems.
Second of 2, no good. Score remains 6-2. State Fair loses the handle, and back the other way come the Archers, looking for a couple of points. They're down by 4. Goes to Buchanan on the baseline. Baseline, up and under, shot by Davis is blocked, down with the rebound. Here comes Dew. ahead of the pack. Finds Samuels, stops, pops, shoots, scores. State Fair by 6.
It's good to get Samuels off to a hot start as well.
State Fair got a turnover the first time they employed this full court press. Now State Fair down with the defense as the Archers have it. Extra pass right side. Shot put up by Barlow, no good. Rebound by Davis. Trapped in jail, gets it out to teammate, up and good. And makes it a 8-4 ball game. And the shot was put up and good by Watson, his first 2 of the night. This Archer ball club is going to be tough for State Fair. Dew has it into the corner now. State Fair working on a 4-point lead. Barlow over the top. No good. Down with the rebound. Jackson in trouble. Up and under and gives up the basketball and pulls out by Williams. Just about 3 minutes in. State Fair with a 4-point lead. Saved on the out of bounds by the Archers. Pulled in the baseline. Double teamed out to Davis. 12 to shoot for the Archers. Left-handed dish instead to Buchanan. Baseline, trapped. 5 to shoot. Davis will from the right side. Bangs the back of the rim, no good. Samuels down with a rebound. Good D for State Fair, looking to add to their 4-point lead. Jackson comes up on top. Finds Dew, will launch a 3. In and out, no good. Down with the rebound comes Williams. 1 and out for State Fair. Roadrunners only averaged 31 rebounds per ball game, and in the past, recent past, have been out rebounded. So that'll be something to look at here tonight. Davis stops right elbow. Dish it out now to Barlow. Has the ball stolen away. Rebound. Instead, here comes State Fair. Dew slides us in, shoots, misses. And Thomas Dew, David, he's real active in the ball game here in the early going.
He used his frame to kind of slide through the defense and draw the foul on Watson. His first, team second.
Thomas Dew, pronounced Dew, it's spelled D-I-E-W. And Thomas Dew does, and he's got 4 points.
More substitutions.
Dew trying to make it a 6-point game. And he does. 5 points for Thomas Dew, averages 12 per ball game. So he's off to a good start. 3 out of 4 from the stride for Thomas in the early going, 4 minutes in. Buchanan, high post, back at give and go to Buchanan. Into the paint. Down low, spinning move, extra pass to the top. Irby had it, but then is thrown away. Good defense, slapping away on the wing there, David, and that's how you get rid of the extra pass that way too.
I think Gunnell's got a hand on that to deflect it out of bounds.
Devin Davis will toss it in.
7 on the shot clock.
There's a good pass underneath to Davis, puts it up and in. Nice dish that time by Buchanan. Davis with his first 2. State Fair working on a 4-point lead. Jackson with it. 15 and a half to go, and there's an illegal screen.
We've seen that a lot this year, Al. We talk about that almost every game.
And that was, again, on Isaiah Jackson, and he's been guilty of that several times this year. That's the high post screen that gets a little hook there, and also the personal foul. State Fair by 4. High post goes to Watson, to Davis off a screen. Underneath to Watson again, ball on the floor, picks up by Watson. Trapped in jail, extra pass to Davis, launches from the left side, good. That's a 3 ball for Devin Davis. Davis averages 16 per game. He's got 5. State Fair lead down to 1. Under 15 minutes to go in the game. There's Barlow. Shot 3 to counter. And Cliff Barrow now with 2 triples. He has 6 points in the ball game.
30-second timeout on the floor.
gives us a chance to pause. State Fair leads at 13-9. We'll be right back.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that it hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch the Roadrunners online at SFCCMORoadrunners.com.
And welcome back to the Davis Center. After the timeout, St. Louis Archers with the basketball, down by 4. Driving hard, putting him up from the baseline is good. Nice shot there by Davenport. His first look. And Jamari Davenport on the scoreboard from St. Louis Normandy High School. State Fair lead down to 2. Gunnels with a bullet pass outside. Back to Gunnels, launches the 3 from the point. It goes in. Alex Gunnels, a freshman from Kansas City, gives the Roadrunners a 5-point lead. Off the bank, a 3-ball put it by Davenport. So just like that, back to a 2-point game. Here comes Thomas Dew, flying from nowhere. At home. Dew electrifies a small crowd here, but they enjoyed that one. Dew has 7. Now we have a foul on State Fair in the lane. And Dew's going to pick that up.
His first, team second. Elijah Edwards are going to check in the game for State Fair.
22 on the shot clock. The Archers will toss it in. Inbounds play for Terry Collins' group. Inbounds it goes. And denial and rejection, clean block. And back the other way comes State Fair. Back to Gunnels. Launches another 3. No good this time. Davis down with the rebound. 1 and out for State Fair. Roadrunners with a 4-point lead. Here comes Davis. Galloping down to the left side. Turn around by Irby. Shot good from the right elbow. Julius Irby, a sophomore from St. Louis Pattonville, makes it a 2-point ball game. State Fair working it to the right side. Dew on the baseline. Launches ahead. 15-footer short. And there is DeMarco Buchanan at 6'3" with a rebound. Back to Davis, looking to tie the ball game. Julius Irby surveys the action. Back door and out of bounds, but first a foul. A push against State Fair. And a hook and a foul on the Roadrunners.
State Fair wanted the back, was trying to defend the backdoor lob, and I think Edwards got tied up with his man there and drew the foul.
Another inbounds play, 20 on the shot clock for the Archers. Inside to Buchanan. Buchanan out of Hazelwood Central. Back door, Davis shot good. We're tied at 18.
St. Louis likes that backdoor play. That's the second time they've ran that play early in the game.
So State Fair with a 6-point lead a couple of times. It's all tied up now. Just over 12 minutes to go. Jackson has a seam, puts it up, shoots it in with the left hand. Isaiah Jackson, his first 2 of the ball game. The freshman, 6'7", out of Paragould, Arkansas, scores for the Roadrunners. It's going to be that kind of game, I got a feeling, David, back and forth.
These type of games always are. Both teams score. Will be the first team to get some stops.
A 3 in the corner put up by Buchanan, no good. Over the back, rebound, out of bounds to St. Louis.
Mosa Osagi in the game for State Fair. And Brandy Williams back in the game for us, St. Louis.
Inbounds it comes. 1-on-2 in the paint. Left-handed scoop is good. Buchanan's an athlete, folks. sophomore out of Hazelwood Central. He's got his first two. And we're tied again at 20. State Fair working around the perimeter on against this man-to-man. Right side, that's Edwards. Now leans in, left-handed scoop. Won't fall, no foul. Out of bounds to the St. Louis. And I think Edwards was looking for a foul, David, none called there.
Samuels will quickly re-enter the game to try to get the offense moving again.
Just over 11 minutes to go in this first half. We're live from State Fair Community College in Sedalia. Glad to have you along on this webcast.
State Fair in a zone, it looks like this trip.
There's a three in the corner, shot air ball. No good there by Barlow. Down comes State Fair with a loose ball. A walk-up three right side. No good by Gunnos. And down is the Archers with the rebound. DeMarco Buchanan with it. And back to the left side, there's Davis. Davis is working well with 7 points here tonight. Barlow to Irby. Back door again. Ball State Fair with another turnover. Back the other way. Up, Osagi couldn't get it to go, but is fouled. And he will go to the free throw line and shoot two.
Munlin will check in the contest for State Fair, along with another Roadrunner.
Moses Osagi first is good. Freshman 6'5" out of McKinney, Texas for State Fair.
Avant Coleman will be the other Roadrunner to make his first appearance in the game this evening. Irby back in for St. Louis.
Osagi 1 out of 2. Fight for the rebounds, pulled out by Taggart. And State Fair back on defense, up by 1. Closing in at the midway point of this first half. Posting up is Irby. The left elbow, ball stripped, turnover. State Fair on a 2-on-0. Back the other way, left-handed scoop is good. Nice dish, but Coleman with the finish. He has his first 2. State Fair by 3 and employ the full court press. Been back and forth in this first half. Many lead changes, many ties. State Fair leads it by 3 at the moment. 9:45 left in the first half. High post, Irby, down low, Davis. Fake, puts it up, fouled, none called. Trickled out of bounds. State Fair maybe with a break there, David.
Yeah, it looked like Mosa tried to go for the steal, but he couldn't get it and almost got beat for the layup on the backside.
So the Roadrunners bring it down to the right side, hanging on to a 3-point lead. James Munlin, like to see him touch the basketball over the top, a 3, no good. Graces it by Samuels, trickles out of bounds, and it goes back to St. Louis.
State Fair stay with a 2-2-1 full court pressure.
Davis will get it across the timeline. Not a lot of hassle there by State Fair. St. Louis down by 3, looking for something here. Buchanan, bullet pass, right side. Shot is good from the corner by Davenport. That's his second triple. And Jeremy Davenport now with 8 points. We are tied at 23. Osagi had that look about him. He wisely gave it up. State Fair nothing going in the half court here. Coleman has it.
State Fair needs to move the ball from side to side.
Now Samuels with a 3. No good. Tapped up, nice rebound. Tapped out by Buchanan. Great pass, it goes to Irby, lays it up and in.
I think Coach Brown's going to ask for a timeout here to make some adjustments.
And with 8:23 to go, Archers with a 2-point lead. They're on a 6-0 run here as we take a break here at the Davis Center.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners!
And we're back at the Davis Center after the timeout whistle. Some more moisture on the floor here, David. We talked about that during the commercial. There's slicked areas out there.
Yeah, we'll have to get the towel out and clean up the areas.
Is that the official Region 16 towel?
I think it's our official towel
Okay.
as they throw it back to the St. Louis bench.
Because I know one of them has a little better absorption than the basic one. You know. 3 air ball pulled up by Dew, spins baseline, and he lays it in. Dew with 9, keeping his ball club in this. We're tied at 25. And St. Louis handles the press. We're under 8 minutes to go. Roadrunners and the Archers tied at 25. High post. Turnaround J from 15 is no good by Williams. Down with the rebound, State Fair. Here comes Samuels with it. Bullet pass to Coleman. Now to Dew. He will shoot. Off the back line, no good. 1 and out, and Davenport down with the rebound for St. Louis. Finds Davis. Back to Davenport. Up under, no good. And Buchanan with the drive is fouled, and DeMarco Buchanan to the free throw line.
Munn will pick that one up. His fourth team foul. I'd like to see the Roadrunners get Munn on a couple touches on the block because St. Louis doesn't have an answer for him from a size perspective.
And the first of 2 is good. And Buchanan now with 3 points. Yeah, we'd like to see, if you're viewing it, folks, number 25 for State Fair. That's James Munlin, sophomore 7-footer. And the second throw by Buchanan is good. He's got 4. State Fair trails by 2. 7.5 to go in this first half. Try to get the ball into James, and ball's tapped away, picked up by Coleman. He'll launch. Off the back of the rim, no good. Leaping high for the rebound. Pulled it out is Julius Irby. Into the corner as the Archers pass it around the perimeter with quick passes. Watching for the back door. Instead, Buchanan with a 3 off the rim, no good. Down with the rebounds, Osagi. Now to Felipe. To Dew. Thomas looking for a seam. Fights off a couple of Archers and puts one up. And there's a foul.
Thomas will go to the free throw line for a pair.
Pretty physical underneath. Terry Collins across the way. David, sorry.
Davis picked up that foul.
Terry Collins, coach for the Archers in his 8th year. Been all over the community college basketball world. Settled in St. Louis. First shot is no good by Dew.
Rasheed Taggart will check back in the game for the Archers.
Thomas Dew is 2 out of 4 from the stripe here tonight. Needs one here to draw his club within 1. Misses. And Barlow down with the rebound for St. Louis. Davenport looking for an opening. Still around the perimeter. Cross court. Top open. Shot good. A 3. It's launched and put in by Davenport. That is his 3rd 3-ball. And he's got 11 points. Only averages 9 per ball game. Saying that only is that He's already beaten that here in the first half. Coleman hesitates, now drives, shot strong, tap up rebound. There's Davis for the Archers in the corner. Archers up by 5. Barlow puts it up, foul. And now looks like a chance for Barlow to add to the Archers' 5-point lead here.
That's the second foul on due for SFCC.
Demetrio Barlow, 6'1" freshman, looking for his first point. Averages 6 points per ball game. Eyes it, shoots it, and off to the left.
Barrow back in the contest for the Roadrunners, along with Gunnels. Isaiah Jackson also in the contest as the Roadrunners go a little bit smaller here to match up.
Barlow's only a 28% free throw shooter on the season. He's 0 for 1, looking for the first here out of 2. You got it? State Fair down by 6. Their largest deficit here tonight. Roadrunners had a 6-point lead. Over the top. Shot is no good that time by Barrow. Down with a rebound. And State Fair again, David, getting out hustled on the glass here.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so with the size advantage, but that's what we're seeing tonight.
Buchanan has the top. Archers looking to add to their 6-point lead. Irby, as the Archers work the shot clock down to 5. Davenport has it. He's hot. Shot clock at 1. Irby shoots it. Can't go. Rebound battle for, pulled out and retrieved that time by Jackson. State Fair down by 6. As Barrow drives, shoots, and misses. And again, nothing but Archers under the glass. Rebound pulled down by Taggart. Hands it off now to Davenport. Loses it out of bounds. But last touch by State Fair. Hey, folks, there's 4:48 to go in this first half. And State Fair down by 6.
Felly back in the contest for the Roadrunners as Matt Brown continues to search for the right combination.
23 on the shot clock as the Archers will toss it in. Davenport leads the Archers with 11 points, handling the basketball. Finds Buchanan on the right side. Shot clock at 10. Now the Archers put it into gear. And a whistle and a tripping foul is going to be called against Falahi for State Fair. That was tough because the shot clock was around 5, David.
You don't want to give up a foul there, but like I said, it was just a little tripping foul.
I know they were eyeing Davenport. He's got 3 threes, so they wanted to put some pressure on him. Instead, the Archers have a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass. Shot clock at 4, and again, Archers are working the shot clock down. It's going to be a foul on State Fair once again. To the free throw line is Jalen Watson. Actually, instead, I'm sorry, it's Rasheed Taggart.
Jackson will pick up that foul, his second. Munn will check back in, so Isaiah can go to the bench with 2 fouls.
Rasheed Taggart, 6'5" freshman from St. Louis, went to high school at Retner. And the throw bangs in. That's what you call a shooter's touch, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a good bounce off the back rim and the front rim.
And Taggart with the kind roll, the first shot, looks for another one. This would give the Archers an 8-point lead if it goes down. Short though. State Fair with a rebound, trailing by 7, 4 minutes to go. State Fair 4-7 on the season. Driving in and a blocking foul, almost an and one for Samuels, but instead, Steven Samuels to the free throw line, and he will shoot two.
Davenport will pick up that foul, his first.
Steven Samuels out of Jeff City, Missouri. Free throw is good. There's another one of those kind rolls. State Fair trails by 6, maybe 5 if Samuels can do something good. Nope, off to the right. Irby down with a rebound. State Fair still trails by 6. Under 4 minutes to go here at the Davis Center. Davenport dumps it inside to Irby. High post on the left side, into the corner. Archers move the ball quickly around the perimeter. 10 to shoot. High dribble on the floor. Ball is taken away. They're going to call a possession call, and the arrow belongs to the Archers here.
Samuels is down there to tie it up for the Roadrunners. Only 8 on the shot clock for St. Louis to work with here, so the Roadrunners need to be solid.
And bounce to go. Davenport launches, and he's got it. His 4th three-pointer. And Jeremy Davenport with 14. State Fair trails by 9. State Fair's had a couple of triples themselves, both by Cliff Barlow. And that's been it. Baseline shot is up good. Nice shot by Steven Samuels, who drives the left baseline. State Fair within 7 now. 3 minutes to go here at the Davis Center. We're in the first half. St. Louis Archers with the basketball on the left side. Davenport has put on a clinic from beyond the arc. Gives it up. Driving hard after the fake. Shot is no good. Tap up is good. And that's a nice tip up that time. And Irby gets the 2 points. And Irby now with 6 in the game. State Fair trails by 9. Into the corner. Barrow shoot. Misses. And Menlin over the top. There's a case, David, when you're 7 foot. Doesn't mean that you can jump over somebody.
Yeah.
It just needs better position out there.
You just can't go. You can't go over the top of a guy. Elijah Edwards, along with Isaiah Jackson, will come in the contest for State Fair. The offense just doesn't seem to be functioning well in the first half for State Fair. A lot of one-pass shots or no-pass shots.
So to the free throw line for St. Louis is Jalen Watson, 6'6" sophomore out of O'Fallon, Illinois. Free throw's good. Actually, that's Rashid Taggart. My apologies. Taggart with 2 points. Second of 2. Rattles in and out. Jackson down with the rebound for State Fair. So the Roadrunners trail by 10. And under 2.5 to go. A good first half on the boards and from beyond the arc for the Archers here. Coleman, extra pass. Shot put up by Edwards, no good. Rebound and then a quick foul. Taggart reached in, he picks up the foul.
His first. Only the 16th foul on St. Louis.
State Fair will toss it in, 20 on the shot clock. Trailing in this ball game 38-28. Edwards and Gunners to the right side. State Fair can't find anything in the middle. It's all clogged up on the inside. Over the top they go. The shot's not there, so State Fair settles for the 3-ball, David. They're not hitting it here. And 1 and out. Rebound again by the Archers. Barlow. Taggart rips a pass out to the right side, 9 to shoot. Archer's doing a great job of milking the clock here in this first half. Buchanan drives in. One to shoot. Over the top. Barlow will. And almost banked one off for a three, but the rebound put up by Davenport misses, and State Fair lucky there. 1:09 to go. Roadrunners trail by 10. Entry pass denied. State Fair cannot find the inside here, David.
Nice play there by Taggart to come over the top and deny that entry pass.
So when you can't get it inside, then you're forced to shoot outside, and
you're struggling from the outside. It's not a good offensive recipe.
that's right. State Fair does have 3 triples on the outside, but they're shooting a poor percentage of 3 balls here so far. Gunnels has it. Right side, Edwards drives Hode. Kick out instead. There's Barrow with it. He's a good outside shooter. Lazy pass intercepted. Turnover, State Fair. Barlow has it. Trips, falls down. And it's picked up by Falehi. State Fair in transition. Jackson has it stripped. State Fair had a 2-on-1. Coming in and denying Isaiah Jackson. And picking up the foul for the Archers. Buchanan picks up his first.
Free throws for Jackson.
Isaiah Jackson looking for point number 3, and that's no good.
Oksagi back in for the Roadrunners. Cliff Barrow will sit down.
One thing about Isaiah Jackson, he is a 93% free throw shooter. But 0 for 2 there. State Fair will get a fresh 20. Launched up this Edwards shot, no good. State Fair cold. They were cold their last ball game against Highland, Illinois, shooting only 20-some% from the field. Game clock down to 20. Shot clock at 14. So the Archers can milk this thing down. Buchanan will do. 7 to shoot. Archers up by 10. 4 to shoot. Davenport has it, looks for a screen. And he doesn't get it off. Mismanaged the time there. State Fair has about 4 seconds here to do something with it.
Roadrunners are going to need to move quickly. St. Louis pressure in the backcourt.
Gunners has it with 2 seconds, drives to the hole, puts it up, fouled. That's a break for State Fair, but going down hard, getting hit in the head. Oh, we have a hurt Roadrunner down there. And so we're going to pause here. Banged hard on the stand holding the goal there. It's padded, but it's still hard.
Yeah, that padding only helps slightly.
So they take a medical, well, there's no time left, so a timeout before free throws will be shot. And it looks like maybe Jackson's going to shoot him. As I think that's Alex Gunners, is it?
I believe so. They're looking at that shoulder area, I believe.
You know, he hit hard the shoulder, and I thought maybe he may have banged his head as well, but he's getting medical attention, and we hope the best for Alex. You're right, David. Looks like he's holding his left shoulder there. Now, meanwhile, Jackson would go to the line in his absence and shoot the 2. And Isaiah Jackson, who's averaged 93% from the line's 0 for 3. And that one, nothing but air. Yep. 0 for 2 there. That's going to end our half. So it ends on a tough note for State Fair, an injury on freshman guard from Kansas City, Alex Gunners. And we'll take a timeout and keep an eye on Alex and get some stats from Kathy. Here at the break, we're at halftime, and it's been a tough one for State Fair. They trail at St. Louis 38, and State Fair 28. And we'll be back in just a moment.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archived games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops. The SFCC Roadrunners Booster Club wants you. Behind every excellent college athletic program is a strong and active booster club. That's why your membership is so important. Go to sfccroadrunners.com/support/booster club to view membership levels and access the form. Once again, SFCCMO roadrunners.com/support/booster club. Join now and get the Roadrunner spirit.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients and the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmo roadrunners.com. The Office of Admissions and Outreach at State Fair Community College invites all school counselors and prospective students in grades 7 through 10 to Career Exploration Days. Visitors can tour the campus and participate in activities while exploring a variety of career options. Faculty will be on hand to showcase their programs of study. There are multiple Career Exploration Days to choose from. Friday, December 6th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Friday, March 13th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and Friday, April 17th, also from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. To make a reservation, visit the admissions office online at sfccmo.edu, or you can call the admissions office at 660-530-5833. We'll see you at Career Exploration Days on the Sedalia campus of State Fair Community College.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com. SFCC.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
You are watching State Fair Hoops. Go Roadrunners!
Whatever your career choice, State Fair Community College has a program that's right for you. Are you still undecided? Elective courses let you explore different majors while you adjust to college life. Whether you want to get a job as soon as possible or a bachelor's degree, State Fair has great programs and options. Many of our Associate of Applied Science programs emphasize technical courses so you can get career training in just 2 years. Or, if your goal is a bachelor's degree, our associate's degree programs will give you first-rate fundamentals for a transfer to a 4-year college. Learn more about each of our certificates, degrees, and areas of study at sfccmo.edu. Catch the Roadrunners online at sfccmo.roadrunners.com.
Welcome back to the Davis Center. We're at the halftime where State Fair trails this one. St. Louis, the Archers are ahead, 38-28, and David Rohrbach is alongside. And David, you check the stat sheets. First of all, thanks to Kathy Hemme for that, and these are accurate, a lot better than when I try to do it, David. So, what jumps out at you from Kathy's stats here?
First of all, the Roadrunners trailing on the boards by they're -9 on the boards, and which is never good against a team that's, if you look at the numbers, smaller than you are. And the Roadrunners are struggling shooting the ball from everywhere. They're only shooting 38% from the field, 27% from the three-point line, and 35% from the free throw line. And I know Coach Brown's talked to me on occasion about he thinks his team might be shooting too many three-point shots, and I think that's something that may be happening again this evening.
Yeah, 3 out of 11 from 3, and so that's when you settle on the 3 and you're kind of cold. That's not good. And State Fair down by 10. If you look at the Archers, Jeremy Davenport with 14 points, and he is 4 out of 4 from three-point land. So that's, if you're shooting 4 out of 4, they'll let you shoot that, but the defense better be on him.
Yeah, you gotta get a hand on him as soon as he crosses half court.
State Fair with only 4 offensive rebounds, so they're not getting the second shot either. So rebounding is an issue in this first half of play for the Roadrunners, as well as very poor shooting. And State Fair down by 10. State Fair is led in scoring by Thomas Dew. He has 9 points. And State Fair only 5 out of 14 from the free throw line. So it doesn't matter if somebody's got a hand in your face or not, just poor shooting in the first half. And hopefully that can change things after intermission. 14 points for Davenport to lead the way. Meanwhile, Devin Davis has 7 points and 4 rebounds for the Archers here in the first half of play. We saw at the end of the first half an injury to Alex Gunnels, and he walked off with the trainer, and he is still getting attended to off court here, so we're not sure of his condition at this point. The State Fair has some work to do, David.
Yeah, the first 5 minutes will be key to see if the Roadrunners can make the adjustments and try to cut into this lead here and maybe put a little pressure on the Archers.
So State Fair coming in this ball game on a 2-game losing streak. Got a tough doubleheader there, a Friday and Saturday ball game, classic rather, in Moberly. Took on Vincennes, and then Highland, Illinois. Played Vincennes to about an 8-point ball game. A very tough, highly rated Vincennes team. And then dropped one by 20 to Highlands. Just never know about this club, and depends on if they have their shooting shoes on or not. And the Highland game, they shot very poorly, and it's trickled off to this ball game in the first half. So, 10-point deficit, and you mentioned in your thoughts, David, that need to hit the boards a little better.
Yeah, you can't get out rebounded by a team who you have a fairly significant size advantage against. Rebounding is all about anticipation and effort. You got to be able to see where the ball's coming off, and you have to be able to get there before your defender does.
You know, and we talked about the impact that James Munlin would have in this ball game if he could get the ball, and he's posted up around the free throw line, and of course he's double teamed at that point, even with smaller players, and it's been tough for Munlin to get the basketball, so he's been a non-factor here in this first half.
Only played about 5 minutes of game time in the half.
So hopefully we'll see James Munlin a little bit more and have an impact, at least on the boards. It'll be good to see James wiping the glass a few times and extra offensive board, extra offensive shot. That would be important in a comeback. State Fair, David mentioned, will look to the first 5 half and try to ball game. Although 10 points is not, the flow of the ball game sure belonged to the Archers in that first half.
You have to stop it here. You can't let 10 get to 15 in the half. You got to play.
So State Fair trails by 10, and we'll be back with the second half. St. Louis and the St. Louis Archers and the State Fair doing battle here at the Davis Center. David and Al with you. We shall return right after this for the second half.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Follow the Roadrunners on your favorite social media platform. On Facebook at Go Roadrunners, on Instagram at SFCCMO, and on Twitter at SFCCMO Athletics. This is Roadrunner Basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops. Like and subscribe to the channel today. Go Roadrunners! Catch the Roadrunners online at SFCCMORoadrunners.com.
Back at the Davis Center, just moments away from the start of this second half of play. State Fair trails by 10. Roadrunners are led in scoring by Thomas Dew. He has 9 points. And Jamari Davenport with 14 points. He has 4 3 balls. 4 out of 4 from three-point land for him. And that plus the rebounding edge, and the Archers off to a good start here at State Fair Community College. State Fair is in the gray trimmed out in light blue. And if you look at the Archers, they're in their road blue trimmed out in dark blue. So we got a blue edge here. There's a lot of blue on the floor. Stands, the seats are blue.
Blue all over the
David's
place.
got a blue sweatshirt on. I got blue jeans. I do have a shirt on, not blue. All right, here we go. State Fair, I'm sorry, David.
Coleman will get the start in the second half.
So State Fair will move it to the left side as we start play. We'll keep an eye and see if we can see Alex Gunners come back from the training room. Dew will post up high. He spins in the paint, shot gets good. So Thomas Dew with 11. And that's a good start for the Roadrunners.
Need to string some stops together on this end now.
Driving to the right side. That's Buchanan with the basketball. Archers work the shot clock down about every time. Davis will drive hard. Finger rolls it up and in. Devin Davis with 9. Back to a 10-point lead for the Archers. Alone, a 3, short. And the shooting edge for State Fair, the woes continue here. That did not even draw iron. So that becomes a turnover. State Fair, though, with only 4 here tonight. Roadrunners need a stop. Look like the Roadrunners need a little energy, need some spark out here. Buchanan finds Davis on the left side. And you look up, and once again, the shot clock's down below 10. Davis has it at the free throw line, spins, shoots, no. Offensive board, stolen away, as ripped in there. Samuels ripped it away, now Dew has it. State Fair down by 10, needs something here, needs some energy here in the second half. Screen from Jackson, bullet pass. Coleman has it. State Fair standing around, needs somebody in the middle, there goes Jackson. Can't find him, ball instead stolen away. Turnover, back-to-back turnovers for the Roadrunners. Davis, Euro step on good. And David Davis with 11. And the Archers making this look easy. Dump it inside Jackson, drop step shot, left-handed is good. Matt Brown wants a timeout.
I think they're going to change defenses coming out of the timeout.
So with 18:02 to go, State Fair down by 10. There's a timeout on the floor. And we shall return in 60 seconds.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our #1 priority is the health and well-being of our patients and the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
And we're back at the Davis Center. After the timeout, St. Louis with the basketball and that 10-point lead. Irby, right elbow. Hands off from a screen, pulls up, and off the backboard, Buchanan has 6 points now and becomes a 12-point lead for the Archers. State Fair needs a spark here. Jackson, high elbow. Drives in, struggles it up and in. Isaiah Jackson making a move. He's got 4 in this second half, a total of 6 in tonight's ball game.
That's a nice job of using our side advantage in the post. I would expect to see more of that.
Into the corner now is Buchanan. High screen. Skip pass, Davis. And again, the shot clock under 10. Davis hesitates in the paint. High dish. Baseline shot is no good. State Fair down with the rebound, and that's Cliff Barrow with it. Has it now, drives in, guarded closely, back into Jackson. Hop, skip, scoop. It's good. And an and one for Isaiah Jackson. Jackson with 6 points here in the second half. 8 total, and to the line is Isaiah Jackson for the and one.
The foul will go on Taggart for St. Louis. I'm sorry, that's Taggart.
And one is good. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, there's all kinds of numbers out here.
Isaiah Jackson with the and one, 3 points there. He's got a total of 9. State Fair trails by 7. On the good work by Isaiah Jackson here in the second half. Buchanan round the horn, finds Davis at the left elbow. Cut off nicely, now hesitates. Up and under, reverse shot is good by Devin Davis. Now with 13. Roadrunners trail by 9. Burrow in the corner. Driving hard, Coleman has a seam, puts it up and scores. Nobody picks up Avant Coleman, who now has 4 points in the ball game. Back to a 7-point lead for the St. Louis Archers. Terry Coleman wants a timeout. Wants to try to stop the momentum there, I believe, David. And with 15:50 to go in the ball game, there is a timeout on the floor. We shall return.
A slip on the ice, a fall that has left you hurting. There are a lot of reasons that you may need physical therapy. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director at Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. We strive to enhance each patient's health, fitness, and quality of life while specializing in individual treatment. If you've been putting off physical therapy, ask to be referred to Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be. Visit peaksportspine.com to find a clinic near you.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
And we're back at the Davis Center. Roadrunners on defense, trailing by 7. St. Louis Archers with the basketball, driving hard. Buchanan puts it up with the left hand. And DeMarco Buchanan, the sophomore out of St. Louis Hazelwood. He has 8 points. State Fair trails by 9. There's a 3 put up by Burrow, no good, 1 and out. State Fair not out-rebounded there. And only 4 offensive boards here tonight. Archers up by 9 and now with the basketball. High post, Irby will shoot from 15. Strong, that'll up for the rebound. State Fair will pull it down. Roadrunners need a basket. Here's Burrow, drives in hard, shoots and misses. May have been fouled, none called. Down with the rebound is St. Louis in the hands of DeMarco Buchanan.
Alex Gunnels is back on the bench for the Roadrunners in street clothes.
Opie's well. Keep an eye on that. Buchanan will spin, he'll shoot, and he gets the roll. 10 points, DeMarco Buchanan. State Fair down by 11. That was a good timeout by Terry Collins, kind of stopped some of the momentum that State Fair did have by way of Isaiah Jackson. There's Dew, will drive, foul, and Dew goes down hard, and he's hurt. Let's see if Thomas Dew can rally and hop up here.
He's slowly headed to his feet.
He's a tall, lanky young man, 6'8", so when he goes down, there's a lot of bones and muscles and everything that kind of go with it. And it looks like Thomas Dew is going to hang in there.
Go ahead to the free throw line. You should pair.
A guy with shoes like that, David, you gotta know he's a tough guy. Misses though.
The shoes make him easier to pick out when you're broadcasting the game, Al.
It does. That and hairdos, especially in the gals games. You can pick out the ponytails and whatnot. It kind of helps. Can't see the numbers, but you can see the hairdo.
Our officials are having a conversation about something now. All three officials have been involved.
They gave the foul to Brandy Williams is what the clarification was. Thomas Dew for the second of two. That one's good. And Thomas now with 12 gets some well-deserved rest.
Belly will check in the game for the Roadrunners.
So State Fair down by 10. 14, plenty of time to go. 14 minutes to go in the game. Davisville drives hard and a pushing foul. Davis goes out of bounds. He is fouled. See if they call it a shooting foul. He looked like he was just going to pass. And it is not a shooting foul. Davis will toss it in.
The second on Edwards for SFCC.
Inbounds it goes. Davenport has 14 points, looks for more. Nice pass though to Irby, puts it up and in. There's a nice pass there. Davenport with the assist, Irby with the 2. He's got 8. State Fair down by 12. State Fair working it on the right side. Burrow has it, finds Jackson. He's been the spark plug in the second half for State Fair. Roadrunners though trail by 12, down by 10 at the break. 5 to shoot for the Roadrunner. Jackson will, drives hard, misses, tap up, not there. Davis down with a rebound. Back the other way come the Archers with that 12-point lead. 13 and a half to go in this ball game. Davenport spins, shoots a 15-footer, short this time. There's Davis for the rebound, shoots and scores off the glass.
More second shots for St. Louis.
Davis with 15, he averages 16 and 6 boards. He's a top scorer for the Archers. He's got 15 here tonight. Coleman will drive hard, shoots and scores. That's a second drive by Avant Coleman. He's got 6 in the ball game. A timeout on the floor. State Fair trails by 12, 54-42. 13 minutes to go in the ball game. As we go to a break here at the Davis Center, stay with us.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our number one priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy. We do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experience water damage or worse, have major engine problems. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. And because we sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri, we get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auction. Car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops.
And we're back, David and Al, with you on a Wednesday night of junior college basketball. Under 13 minutes to go in this one. State Fair trails the St. Louis Archers by 12, 54-42. St. Louis with the basketball, reach in by Jackson, denied. And again, the shot clock under 10. Davenport into the corner, finds Buchanan with 3 to shoot. Buchanan drives hard, up and under, shot won't fall. Tap up, not there. And stolen by Davis, but out of bounds it goes. But Devin Davis with some great hustle there by the Archers. And State Fair will retain the basketball. We see Thomas Dew, David come back. That's good to see.
Yeah, another offensive weapon for the Roadrunners.
So State Fair down by 12. So not made up any ground from their 10-point deficit at halftime. Thomas Dew, lob it into Jackson. Nice entry and pass, but stripped away. It was a great idea there.
As you talked about, Aldo, St. Louis collapses on the post every time, and the second defender was able to knock that ball away.
State Fair has 14 to shoot. To Jackson, he lays it in. Almost a dunk, kind of a mini dunk. And Jackson with 14 to lead the way for State Fair. Had 9 at the half, 14 now. State Fair on defense. The Archers looking for something here. Shot clock at 5. And pulling up from the left elbow, bangs the back of the rim, and a rebounding foul is going to be called on State Fair. So they tried to do some help on the defensive board, but was called for the foul for the Roadrunners.
That'll be the third on Jackson.
St. Louis will toss it in with a 10-point lead. Taggart's back into the lineup. High post. Skip pass. A 3 in the corner is no good by Barlow. Reaching in, streaking is Coleman. Here's a 2-on-2. Coleman is cut off. Outside, a 3-ball by Edwards. It goes in. Rattled it home, the lefty, Elijah Edwards, with his first points of the night. State Fair within 7. If you get some of those go down, you got a break, David.
Yeah, and now you got to string together a couple more defensive stops.
Buchanan weaving his way into the paint. Left-handed scoop, short. Thomas Dew will rip it out there, and that's a jump ball. And the possession arrow will belong to the Archers.
With 20 on the shot clock.
So State Fair were down by 12 moments ago. Little 5-0 run here. Trail by 7. Need a stop here. Archers are very disciplined. Have some athletes. Davenport looks for some help. Finds Buchanan with 5 to shoot. Buchanan will from 14. Got it. So work the shot clock down to 3 or 4 and then connect, David. It's a good recipe right there.
That seems to be the offensive strategy employed by Coach Collins.
State Fair trails by 9 with the basketball. Coleman, hop, skip, scoop it out. And a 3, launched up, no good by Barrow, down with the rebound. Or the Archers, Brandy Williams that time with the rebound, 6'2" freshman. And we're closing in at the midway point here at the Davis Center in the second half. State Fair trails by 9. Archers with the basketball. Looking for some help outside to Davenport, been held scoreless in this second half. Had 14 in the first. Buchanan with a 3, and he buries it.
Once again with 3 on the shot clock, Al.
And now it's a 12-point lead for St. Louis. Ball stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with State Fair.
Felly back in for Thomas Dew.
So State Fair will toss it in, down by 12. Still plenty of time for the Roadrunners. They can figure out the rebounding differential here was one thing, and start to shoot a little bit better. There, though, is a quick turnover. Here's a 2-on-2 for the Archers. Driving hard in the lane, shot good, but they're going to erase it. And Brandy Williams, who thought he's going to get an and one, instead will have to earn it from the free throw. Well, they called it before the shot even. So Williams is fouled before the shot, and the Archers will toss it in.
Barrow will pick that up.
Inbounds it comes to Irby. St. Louis, very deliberate ball club. Working the screens, inside it goes, as Davis will post it up. No look pass out to the wing. Spinning move. Davenport puts it up, and he scores. And an and one. That time for DeMarco Buchanan, now with 17 points. And 11 of those here in the second half for DeMarco Buchanan.
Buchanan did a job operating on the post against Felly to draw the foul and finish the play.
Buchanan looking for point number 18. And he's got it. And the Archers now with their largest lead of the ball game at 15. 9 minutes to go. Turnover. Here come the Archers racing in transition. Now we'll hold it up. Wise move that time by Buchanan, and now to Davenport. Back to Buchanan. Davis has it at the beak. Roadrunners trail by 15. Davis, left-handed dish. As the shot clock meanders down towards 10. Inside it goes to Irby. Baseline against Burrow. On the floor it goes. Picked up by State Fair. Driving hard. Davis has it. Whips it back out. Samuels has it. And a quick foul. Stops the clock with 8:24 to go.
Thomas Dew will check back in for the Roadrunners. That foul will go on Bishop for St. Louis.
And it comes now. Ben Miller with the basketball off the bench for State Fair. Finds Edwards. State Fair out of sorts offensively here. 7 to shoot, nothing going on. Now to Jackson with 4. He will launch off the back rim. Not a good possession for the Roadrunners. 1 and out, nobody on the boards. So the Archers with 15-point lead under 8 minutes left. They're going to work the clock here.
They're going to afford to be very deliberate now, Al, with this kind of big lead.
Absolutely. Right side to Davenport. Davenport with 18 goes into Davis. Baseline alone. He'll shoot and misses. And there's Jackson. He's played the best of the Roadrunners here tonight with the rebound. Nearly a steal. Ball kicked. Picked up by Burrow. And the Roadrunners trying to find something in sync here. In rhythm, in offense. Has not been there tonight. Left-handed scoop goes in by Edwards, though. Elijah Edwards was able to take it all the way to the rack, finger roll it up and in. State Fair down by 13. Working the clock, under 7 to go. Davis, high left elbow. Now provides a screen, back to Davis, launches a 3. Good. They give him a 2. Devin Davis, who averages 16 per game, has 17 here tonight. Roadrunners trail by 15 once again. 6.5 to go. Jackson with a nice move and a left-handed scoop. And Matt Brown would like a timeout. Jackson with 13 here tonight. Timeout on the floor. 6.5 to go in this game. State Fair trails by 13. Let's go to a break and we'll see if State Fair can mount a rally here.
75% of State Fair students who apply receive financial aid, and there are more options than ever to make college tuition affordable. The SFCC Foundation has nearly $250,000 in scholarships to offer. Active duty military, veterans, and dependents can qualify for SFCC's lowest tuition rate. For more information, visit the Financial Aid and Veterans Services Office on the Sedalia campus or call 660-530-5834.
So you want to sell your car, but you don't want to waste your time meeting with total strangers who either don't show up or want to haggle over price, only to delay the sale while they try to get financing from their bank. There's a better way. Bring your car into WK. We buy used cars directly from people just like you all the time. And we have cash on hand to purchase your car at fair market value immediately. So sell your car today at WK Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Boonville, WK Chevy in Sedalia, and at WKFamily.com.
Catch Roadrunner basketball on YouTube, both live and archive games from this year. Go to youtube.com and search Roadrunner Hoops.
And we're back at the Davis Center. State Fair down by 13 on defense, full court press. The Archers have looked at that off and on here tonight, have handled it quite well, except for the first time they turned it over, but haven't since. Right elbow shot is good. Nice move by Jeremy Davenport. He had 14 in the first half, 2 here in the second, for a total of 16 here tonight. And the Roadrunners trail by 15. Can State Fair mount a rally here? 6 minutes left. Edwards and Miller. State Fair not moving to the post at all. Outside Miller. Fakes now, shoots a 12-footer. It's no good. And the rebound is fought for. Taggart and one of the Roadrunners will tie it up. And the possession arrow does belong to State Fair.
With a fresh 20 on the shot clock.
Roadrunners will toss it in. Inbounds play, screen, and it goes into the backcourt. Ben Miller now spins his way. Dish to Jackson, puts it up, and good denial. Gets it. Offensive board. Jackson with a game here tonight. Isaiah Jackson with 15. Trying to keep the Roadrunners in this. Down 13. Under 5.5 to go in the game. Barlow has it. Dump it inside. Give and go back to Barlow. Nobody picks him up. Shoots fouled. Jackson came in late. And Demetrio Barlow is down. He went hard to the hardwood there. He bounces up. I believe he's going to hang in there. Been a lot of people injured here tonight, David.
It's been a physical game.
A lot of action here.
The 4th foul on Isaiah Jackson of the Roadrunners.
We're missing Dr. Bates here tonight. Maybe he's home listening, you think, or watching.
It's a good possibility. He catches a lot of these.
If you're out there, Dr. Bates, we miss you, and we hope you're well. Free throw is good. Barlow is a 28% free throw shooter on the season, but he's 2 out of 3. He's going to bump that percentage up here tonight.
Kirby back in for St. Louis.
Roadrunners trail by 14. Free throw is good. So State Fair with 5 minutes to go here, down by 15. Do they have a rally in them? Miller around the perimeter against this man-to-man pressure put on by St. Louis. Shot clock at 9 for State Fair. Just have nothing going on offensively here. Driving in hard. Goes to Miller in the paint, caught. 1 on the shot clock, 3 put up by Edwards, no good. Battle for the rebound, lands into the hands of St. Louis. 4.5 to go. State Fair down by 15. Clock is becoming a factor here at the Davis Center.
And Coach Collins told the team to back it out and use some more clock.
They've done a great job of clock management here tonight. Kick it outside. Barlow will try a 3. Battles home. And Barlow, who spent most of the time tonight on the bench, now with 6 points. State Fair down by 18. Their largest deficit. 4 minutes to go. Isaiah Jackson doing his best as he's fouled on the dribble drive.
Only the 4th team foul of the half for St. Louis.
State Fair coming into this ball game averages offensively only 65 points per game, and they give up nearly 70. So a little under pace offensively, over pace on defense here tonight. Not a good recipe. There's Dew from the free throw line. And Thomas misses off to the right. And 1 and out. Again, State Fair getting murdered on the glass here tonight. Buchanan, high post Davis. Outside Barlow. Give and go, denied by State Fair. Good defense that time by Osagi. In it goes. Now Edwards will put it up, and he misses. State Fair just cannot hit anything tonight. Even at point blank range, shot put up, no good, and out of bounds it goes. one of those nights, David.
It looks like to me they're rushing even the point blank shots, trying to get them up before somebody gets a hand on the ball.
Yeah, good mark of defense there for the Archers. Hands are up all the time. State Fair down by 18, but with the ball, little time left for State Fair. 3.5 left. A 3 by Edwards. It's no good. And Roadrunners are having a horrendous night from the floor. Only 53 points here tonight so far. Davenport finds Buchanan. At the 3-minute mark. Into the corner. Davenport will try a 3. This one's off the mark. State Fair with a rebound. Ahead it goes to Coleman. Inches his way up and in. Fouled in an N1. Avant Coleman with a nice move in the lane. He's got 8. Looking for the N1. And the clock is stopped. And maybe State Fair can inch their way up here. Coleman showed some quickness there, didn't he, David?
Yes, he did. Isaiah Thomas will make his first appearance in this evening's contest.
Isaiah from Pageland, South Carolina in the lineup for Matt Brown's ball club.
Valley also in for the Roadrunners as Thomas Dew will take a seat on the bench.
So Coleman to the line. And his and 1 is good. Coleman makes it a 15-point ball game. State Fair needs a couple of steals here. Meanwhile, the Archers will be content on running some clock. They've done a great job of that here tonight. That good shooting and great rebounding gives them a 15-point lead at the moment. Davenport, baseline shot, skims no good. Back for the rebound. Taggart puts it up in and count it. An and 1 and another offensive board, this time by Rashid Taggart. And the freshman, 6'5" out of Retner High School, will go to the line.
Jackson quickly back in with 4 fouls for the Roadrunners.
Taggart with 4 points, but he's played well in other facets of the ball game. His free throw's good. State Fair down by 18. 2.5 left. The clock is the enemy for the Roadrunners. High screen from Thomas outside. Coleman will try a 3. He's got it. Coleman putting on a show here late. There's the timeout on the floor.
The last one for the Roadrunners.
74-59. St. Louis, the Archers on top by 15. 2:17 left. Let's go to a break. We shall be right back.
Live life to the fullest. Get back to your best, your peak. Do it with Bothwell Peak Sport and Spine. Hi, I'm Mike Trammell, Clinic Director in Sedalia and longtime resident. Our #1 priority is the health and well-being of our patients in the communities we serve. We live in these communities. Our patients are our neighbors. We're as local as you get. Injury prevention, post-surgical recovery, work rehabilitation, laser pain therapy, we do it all with uncomparable technology and the best therapists in the state. We make you better faster. With over 40 locations in Missouri, we are everywhere you need us to be.
When you buy a used car, how do you know that hasn't been in an accident? Experienced water damage or worse have major. This is Kyle Wymuth with WK. Here, all pre-owned vehicles less than 10 years old and under 100,000 miles come standard with peace of mind, wrapped up inside a 6-month, 6,000-mile powertrain warranty. We sell more vehicles than anyone in West Central Missouri. We get more quality trades, so we don't have to shop the used car auctions. For used car peace of mind, visit WK in Sedalia, Boonville, and at WKFamily.com.
You're watching State Fair Roadrunner basketball on YouTube channel Roadrunner Hoops.
Back to the Davis Center after the timeout. Roadrunners down by 15. They employ full court press once again. Archers will handle that. Nice pass, skip pass in the corner. Coach Collins says let's run some more clock. 2 minutes left. Davis is down and scooted and traveled with the basketball.
There must be slick spots all over the floor. You've seen a lot of people sliding around and slipping this evening.
Turnover by the Archers. Hadn't been many tonight. That's only 10 in the ball game. Thomas has it, goes right side. 1:48 to go. Here's Coleman again. Double team, flip it outside. Extra pass to Edwards, the lefty. In and out, no good. Rebound by Irby. And Julius Irby slaps it out. He averages 6 boards per game. And he has at least that here tonight. 1:25 left. State Fair is going to drop this one, folks, and go to 4-8 on the season. Archers with a good ball game here tonight will go to 8-2. 5 to shoot, Davenport will, and he scores. We've seen that time and time again here tonight. 18 points for Jeremy Davenport. Roadrunners trail by 18. A 3 launched up by Coleman is good. Coleman off the bench to make an impression. He's got 15.
Making a bid for some more playing time.
Absolutely. Into the corner, wide open. Shot is good. And that is Davenport. He's got 21. Averages 9 points per game. He's got 21 here tonight. Having a ball game. Turnover for State Fair. Here's a 2-on-1. Will the Archers go all the way? Still pulling it out. And not sure Coach Collins was happy about that, but 31 seconds to go.
It'll be easier to forgive and forget with the kind of lead that St. Louis has in this game, but I'm sure he'll bring it up in film tomorrow or whenever they go through the film.
St. Louis scored 38 points in the first half. And they've scored 42 here in the second. State Fair trailed by 10 at the half, and we mentioned how would State Fair come out and rally in this second half, and it has gone south. Taggart goes again and scores. State Fair trails 81-62. 19-point deficit, 23 seconds to go. Now foul of the basketball.
Offensive foul on State Fair on a screen once again.
So things have not been good here in about all facets of the ball game here for State. Roadrunners will have to lick their wounds and get right back at it. Inbounds it goes, and the Archers can let this clock roll out. Down to 14 seconds to go. This is something that St. Louis has been good at all night, running the clock and shooting real late in the time clock and scoring. Down to 1 second, that's going to be it. Final score in this one, St. Louis 81, State Fair 62. Roadrunners fall here tonight. They go to 4-8 on the season. St. Louis goes to 8-2. Unofficially, leading scorer for the Roadrunners is both Avent Coleman off the bench with 15, Isaiah Jackson with a nice game. He as well with 15 points and a ton of rebounds here tonight. 12 points for Thomas Dew. And State Fair drops it by a score of 81-62. They were led in scoring by Jamari Davenport's 21, 17 tonight for Devin Davis. And the Archers go to 8-2 on the season. And Terry Collins walks away with another win. He's a good one. And the Archers move on after this one here tonight. Ball game was a conference game, right, David?
Yeah, the Missouri Community College Athletic Conference.
So the Archers on top there. State Fair with some work to do here this season. 81-62. Anything else, David?
The Roadrunners have to bounce back, as you said, Alan, prepare for another conference game in a Jefferson, which is a newer program after they brought it back this year.
So we wish the Roadrunners luck on that. We thank you for watching our webcast here tonight as the Roadrunners drop it here. 81-62. For Yale over there, running the camera, great job for David. I'm Al. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time here on the Home of the Road.